Hey y'all, I got scammed. Yeah, I got scammed. Big time. Didn't think it would happen to me, but it did. They got me good. So, it all started a couple months ago whenever I adopted three beautiful children. They've had a pretty traumatic past, and I told them that we were going to celebrate by going to Disney World. What better place to celebrate, right? I'm a huge Disney fan. Um, so I wanted to introduce them to that magic. And so I took on a second job door dashing with every penny that I made going into the Disney fund. And after many months, I had saved up enough to reserve the villa 2 weeks ago, and say that we were for sure going. Kids are very excited. We've been playing Disney trivia, watching Disney movies and everything because we're not going till September, and I wanted to keep that magic alive, right? So anyway, I had, in order to not have the money get mixed up with our household money, I set up a secondary account on a bank you've seen advertised here on TikTok as well as on Facebook. It's called Albert Bank. And I had a large amount of money in Albert Bank. And one night, in the middle of the night, while I was asleep, at 3 o'clock in the morning, 22 charges for $100 came out. Then a bunch more for 50. Then a ton more for 25. And then 10, then 5, and then finally 250. They wanted to make sure they got every fucking penny, right? They left me with $1.60. Months of work and preparation. They left me with $1.60. So I tried to call Albert Bank. Albert Bank doesn't have a customer service phone line. They only take texts. So I text them and I say, hey, I just noticed all these charges. They're pending. Please stop them. And they said, oh no, we don't stop them. We let them go through, and then you can challenge them and say they weren't yours, and we'll look into it. I'm like, oh, okay, let's do that. So I challenge them after they go through, and what happens is they found, now all these charges were for the same place. Something called Text Verify, which I found out Albert Bank is associated with. All these charges are for the same place. They decided that the one for $2.50 was a fraudulent charge, but all the others made during this same hour were really mine, which makes absolutely no sense. All the hundreds and the 50s and the 20s and the 10s, all that was mine. They decided that the one for $2.50 was a fraudulent one, even though it was the same company. I told them that I wanted to challenge their decision, and apparently I cannot. And they've got something in their, 50-page agreement that says that I won't sue them and all this and agree to arbitration. I called the Better Business Bureau only to find out this is an ongoing issue with Albert Bank. Let me cover up my name. There we go. With Albert Bank. This is an ongoing issue. I'm not the first person this has happened to. It's happened to many, many people. But what they've done is they've left me having to explain to these kids who've been disappointed all their lives that we're not going to Disney World. How do I explain that? These kids aren't going to get that. This bank is a huge fraud. Please share with everybody you know. Don't let this happen. These kids deserved better than this. I am going to use every platform I can get my hands on to put them on blast and take them down. Will you help me? Share this with everybody you know. Don't let them get scammed. Ask them to share it. We're going to put them on blast. And right here on TikTok, we are going to take down Albert Bank. I'm determined.